Aquaman number 36, Dan Abnett writing, Riccardo Federici on the art, and this is obviously continuing the assassination of King Wrath. Of course, there's a whole moral debate between Merc and Aquaman in this one, because they're kind of on their way. There's a nice little bit, actually. I was actually getting a crack out of the opening scene where Merc's pretending that he's arrested Aquaman and he's bringing him in, and then Aquaman gets out of his restraints and they start fighting the guards, and I was cracking up because Merc was like, "Oh, how did that happen?"
Oh no, what will we do? And it's in the speech marks.
Yeah. It's good. I like that.
I love that Arthur finally tells him, like, look, you're a much better soldier than you're an actor. So there's enough of it.
Yeah. It's just good stuff. But they have this moral debate. They're on the way to get to Wrath, and he's like, "No, we don't have to kill him, Mark. This is not an assassination. Like we restrain him, we put him through justice. Like this is what we do." Of course, they don't know at this point that he's already turned into a giant freaking monster.
Yeah, but even this is where I find it hard to go with Arthur is he's completely, messed up Atlantis, like with all the dark magic stuff. Sometimes you just gotta put a rabid dog down, like. I don't know. I know something not expected from the Superman fan, but
I mean, I get the debate in context because Arthur still thinks there's a chance to just take him in peacefully, and
we know there's not. It's beyond that.
Yeah, I guess that's it. We get the readers, omniscience.
We have a bit more context.
Yeah, we know it's like a moot point because he's already like a giant monster who's going to kill everything. So they have to kill him.
But also Merc, like you're thinking, oh yeah, no, he wants to do what's best for Atlantis. But then he starts dropping some ethnic slurs there, calling him like Hadlin.
And
whatnot. Well, maybe not ethnic, but you know what I mean.
His prejudice towards
it's social class.
Yeah. That starts to raise its head again, and and just kind of like, well, no. And that's what I like about Abnett's Atlantis. It is a super complex. It's not a cut and dry society.
Yeah.
Like it feels like a legit society.
I like this just quite a bit, actually. I felt like this was better paced than the last one, and obviously there was that fill-in issue that was terrible. So this really felt like back to like what I like about this run and what he's doing with all the Atlantis stuff. Because meantime, you've got Volko with the what are they called? The Widowhood.
Yeah.
And you've got the one who's got a bit of an attitude, who's talking back to him, saying, "No, we should do this. We should try these things. There's these other magics we can try to take him on." So actually, it leads back to the ghosts, in the chambers of Atlantis. The one who like Volko was talking to before, and she's like, "Oh, you want help? Don't know if we can do that."
Yeah, I'd say that's probably my criticism of this arc, this issue but it is a criticism of the arc overall. Is this plot has kind of been very spaced out, like little snippets here, little snippets there. I feel like I'm not really getting enough of it in an issue to really get a grasp on what they're doing. It's much more like, oh, here's the next event and the next event. Whereas, with the main stuff with Arthur, I'm getting, okay, here's the motivations, here's the what's actually going on.
I wonder if he was told that he has to go up to this issue number, but he only had like X number of issues planned, so he's maybe stretching out a couple of the plot threads to last it. The art's really good though. I love because King Shark's with him. He's like they're arguing with the Widowhood, and Dolphin's there. She's the one who comes up with the plan to go see because that page where they actually get to the ghost is beautiful.
It is, yeah.
Yep.
Because the ghost looks great. It's like this, obviously this light, and then Dolphin's hands are lit up as well. So it's a really pretty page. But it's the last page.
And
actually.
I really love.
No, I'm thinking about it.
I really love the supporting cast here.
Yeah.
From Volko to Dolphin to King Shark and Merc, like they're all. I always feel like that's a good sign it's a sign of a good run, is where there's side characters that you really enjoy seeing.
I agree.
Like I feel like Jurok Biss, the keeper of the beast, like just the way that he talks and interacts with King Shark. Of course, they'd be friends because he's the keeper of the beasts. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm glad you guys talked me back into to coming back, and it wasn't just the Sejic art. Abnett really went above. That Nemo stuff is still really like not good up until you got to the Aquamarine stuff. That was cool.
Yeah, there was a rough patch early on in the book, but once it got to the horror stuff in Atlantis with the monsters, and then you got to the Sejic sort of portion in this stuff. Because as much as I complained when we turned Wrath into a monster because it felt a bit generic, he does look great in this issue. When Aquaman's fighting him,
he does.
Once you give him to an artist who's matching the tone.
Yes. Because that 2-page spread of Aquaman, he's thingamajig. What do you call it? Trident.
Trident.
Yes.
Trident.
The word went through my head there.
Well, so some people call it a Triton, and that's
Triton is a god.
Yeah.
Roman god.
Yeah, I never called
so.
it that. Yeah.
Is Greeks Poseidon?
No. But some people do. Yeah.
But that's on fire,
Trident.
and he's like, he's strangling. His eyes are all lit up as if he's almost. And obviously that's the Trident that's doing that. But it's almost like Superman, like heat vision eyes, as he's coming after the monster. And the monster's got this cool purple hair, and it actually looks really cool. Like it's actually really nice. But no, I really like Undine. Ever since she's only been in a couple of issues, but they've done enough with her that I remember her as part of the Widowhood. Dolphin's been fun. King Shark, I actually kind of like him being down there calling everyone out in their shit.
I'm enjoying the Widowhoods and that group's their various slang curses. Triton's ass and Neptune's knickers.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm liking the.
I love that Neptune's knickers was like the worst.
I like the push and pull with the debate with them, where they're like, no, we can't use this magic, and no, we should use this, and like I like throwing like King Shark with Volko. And then Dolphin, who's not even speaking, like this is, I don't know. It's really, I think compared to the early on in the book, like I really like a lot of the supporting cast now.
Yeah.
So no, I had fun with this issue. I had fun. So we should rate it. Matt, you can go first this time.
Yeah, this is an 8 out of me. I really enjoyed this one.
Cool. Connor.
I give it a 7.5. Like I say, if just a little bit more time on the side plot would probably have helped.
Yeah, I mean, I'm struggling with this one because I feel like should I put it like where I'd like above where I had Superman, but then I'm like, no, this like flew in for me. Like this was over before I knew it. Which I mean that as a compliment. Like it just it flowed right through me. That wasn't a water pun, but you take it as you wish.
Usually it's only Taco Bell that flows right through me, but hey.
So I think I'll actually agree with Matt in the 8. I think this was a solid issue.